I'm getting married again. I'm just kidding. I've been married for over a decade and I've done my own makeup for my wedding. It also happened that I am a makeup artist, so it helped. But I really wanted to make a video for all the brides out there that want to do their own makeup. I hope you can find some cool tips and tricks to get the bridal glow, to make your eyes pop, a nice lipstick combination. I hope you find inspiration, or it might be a look that you want to recreate and show to your makeup artist. But whatever it is, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you feel beautiful on your wedding day and you got this. The first step is skincare. If you really want your makeup to look amazing, flawless, and last all day, you really have to take good care of your skin. It's gonna make a huge difference into the finish on your makeup. So what I like to use is this serum by Lancôme. It's called Advanced Génifique. It's actually, I think, in the top 5 best-selling serum ever. I'm not especially a big fan of Lancôme, but this serum gets absorbed into your skin so fast. So it really rehydrates your skin like nothing else, and then it feels amazing. It's not greasy, it's not oily. You just get absorbed and instantly you see the glow starting to appear because your skin is thirsty, especially if you don't drink enough water. So this is really just going to rehydrate your skin very fast. So as you can see, my skin already feels firmer and more plump. And now I'm going to be applying Charlotte Tilbury, the magic cream on top. And it's really a magic cream for a reason. It repair, moisturize, nourish your skin, make you feel like you have baby skin. So apply this everywhere. Don't forget your neck and body. Try to use eye cream if you have to really dip off your eyes. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury as well, and it has a very nice applicator that actually cools your skin down, so it really helps to dip off. Give yourself a little massage to get the blood flow going on top of your eyelid as well. If you have one of those, it's time to use it. The gua sha that has been sitting on your desk forever, and just really massage your skin upward. Try to really lift your features and really just get that blood circulation going. This is really going to help to get your face to look super fresh and your makeup will look so much better. Okay, now the fun part, makeup time. I'm gonna be using a concealer to cover my acne scars and any pimple I have. So that's gonna be my first layer of coverage. This concealer is from Huda Beauty. It's called Faux Filter Concealer. Sometimes I even use it as a foundation, and it's just very, very good. It feels very light, but it's high coverage and it has a very natural finish. So I really just use a very thin layer. I want my makeup to look very fresh and not cakey. On top, I'm gonna be using Born This Way foundation. This is my favorite foundation. It's nearly empty, as you can see. Why I love this foundation? Because it's full coverage, but your skin still looks like your skin. It lasts all day, and it really just have a beautiful natural finish, but it covers everything without looking cakey. So I feel like it's a very nice foundation for your wedding day, because you really want something that is gonna last all day, but you also want to look effortless. Don't forget to also do your ears. They tend to be a bit red, and your neck. You're going to be taking a lot of pictures from different angles and you don't know where it's going to come from. So you really have to try to match your foundation everywhere so there is no any harsh line. As you can see, everything is covered, but I still have that glow going. Now I'm going to be using my concealer. I'm going to be using the same concealer from Huda Beauty. This is the shade Vanilla Swirl, by the way. And I'm just going to be applying concealer here and here to really brighten up my under eyes. So I'm using a concealer that is a couple shade lighter just to brighten my under eyes area. Don't go for anything too light, because sometimes when it's too light on picture it doesn't look so great. So try to go for a tiny touch lighter, but not too much. And when you apply your concealer, dab the concealer under your eyes. Don't drag it everywhere, just dab it so you have lots of coverage and it stays exactly where you want it to stay, and does the job. Concealer, as you can see, my under eyes is much brighter and it's still very natural and it will stay all day. I also like to go on top of my eyelid to conceal any redness and create a great canvas to start my eye makeup. Now we're gonna do a bit of contouring, and this is really to warm up our face but also give our face a bit more shape and lift. We don't want to really change our feature unless it's what you want, but for me it's just really to highlight my features properly and just warm up my skin. So I'm using this stick by Makeup by Mario, and I'm gonna go on my jawline. By applying shadow here, it's gonna make your cheek pop. So I'm just gonna go here, here, and a bit on my forehead. You can also apply some on your nose if you want to make your nose look more slim. And then we're gonna blend all of this doing circular motion, and try to really stay where you applied your contour or bronzer, and blend until the product starts to disappear onto your skin. So we're just blending everything. You really have to apply all your creamy product first so they can blend within each other and look very, very natural. And just really make sure that you blend properly, especially around your neck, because this is going to show. So I'm just going to stop right here, and this is just a very nice layer to give yourself a bit of a tan and a bit of a skull. And now my favorite step ever, the cream blusher. Cream blusher is a must-have for any bride. It's really what is going to give you that amazing glowing skin, that freshness, that just like bridal. It's a really bridal thing, the bridal glow. I'm gonna be using this one by Nudestix, and I'm gonna be using this color. It's called Cherry, the French for darling. And this is a beautiful rosy color, but there are so many different that I love. This one is very famous from Rare Beauty. It's a very, very nice one. Shout out Tilbury also has some amazing one. This is one from Huda Beauty, which I love and adore as well. This is the one, oops. This is the one from Shout out Tilbury. And it really is an amazing product. It's super easy to use. Apply it on top of your foundation before your powder, and you're going to blend that onto your skin. We're going to apply this on the apple of our cheeks, just like that. And don't be scared, because we're going to blend this, and on top there is powder, so it's going to look much lighter. You can take your beauty blender and you're just going to start dabbing the product until it melts into your skin. You can also smile just so you can see where the apple of your cheeks are, and you're going to blend, 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 blend. Smiling is also good for your dopamine, the happy hormones. On your wedding day, you want some dopamine. You're gonna look a bit crazy at first, but you have to trust the process. Blend, blend, blend your blush. This is the glow. This is the freshness that we want. It looks a bit like I have been hit in the face for now, but trust the process, guys. Again, it's gonna look beautiful at the end. So this is where I'm gonna stop now, and we're gonna fix all of this. So I'm gonna be using a first layer of powder. This is from Makeup Forever. This is a loose powder, so just be careful. And we're just gonna dust the powder onto our face. Nothing too crazy. This is really a first layer to fix all the beautiful work that we have just done, and just dab the powder everywhere. So now we look like a filter. We all matte, but we're gonna bring back the glow. We're gonna bring back all the beautiful shine and everything, but in a more controlled way. So I'm just gonna be applying another layer of powder. This is from the same brand, Makeup Forever, and this is a compact powder, so it has a bit more coverage to it, and it's really gonna help my makeup to stay all day. So apply it where you tend to be a bit greasy or where you need a bit more coverage. So I really want to have very, flawless on the eyes. So I'm going to be applying this right here and bridge of my nose, as well as here. This is adding a layer of coverage. I didn't apply it straight away because it was going to get absorbed with all the creamy products and it was going to look very patchy. So I just apply a thin layer of powder everywhere first, and then on top I can just intensify it with this powder. My skin is now under control, and we're going to be using the famous Orgasm shade by Nars, as well as this highlighter to bring back the glow. I just love to layer cream blush and powder blush together because it really gives you a very natural finish and lasts all day. And here you have the bridal glow, a very thin shimmer that is going to catch the light, that is going to look very natural. People will wonder, is that makeup or is that her own skin glowing because she's so happy? This is really what you want to get. I'm going to be applying now some setting spray. This is from Charlotte Tilbury as well. This is really going to help to remove all the excess powder, fix my makeup, and make my skin look even better. As you can see now, my skin looks very fresh, even though I have a few layers of product, and it's going to be lasting all day. I'm now going to be doing my brow. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this is a thin brow pencil. It's up to you how you like to do your brow. For me, I just like to intensify them a bit. This color matches my hair color, so it's something that I recommend. Try not to go for anything too dark or harsh. You want to have well-defined brow but quite soft. But again, it's really up to you. We all have a different idea of what bridal makeup should look like. So it's really up to you how you feel comfortable and how you feel beautiful. For me, I just use a pencil that is like a soft brown to match my hair. And I just draw any gap that I have in my brow just to give a bit more fullness and definition, because brown can really lift your makeup, lift your eyes, and it really shape your face. And on top, I like to use a brow gel. I use a transparent brow gel. This is from Got2b. It's actually for your hair edges as well. You can use any one that you have, or even hairspray if you don't have brow gel. This is really just to keep my hair up and in place all day and keep that lift going. Okay, so now moving on to my eyeshadow, the front part. So I'm going to be using this pretty palette from Glossier, which I thought was the perfect, for me at least, bridal palette. It has only 3 shades. I'm going to be using 2 of them. I like how it only has 3 shades because you don't want to experiment too much on your wedding day, or you want to experiment during the trial phase but not on the wedding day. So with 3 shades we keep it straight to the point and we don't risk anything. So I'm going to be using first this matte shade. It's like an almond shade. It's very nice. It's very soft and subtle. It's not so much of a brown, it's like a beige brown. It's an almond shade. So I'm just going to be applying this all over my eyelid. I focus a bit more on the crease of my eyes and the outer corner of my eyes because this part is going to be a light shimmer shade. So I'm applying this with a big brush all over my eyelid. Don't go all up to your brow. Always leave space on your brow because this really helps you keep your eyes looking wide and open. And I'm just going back and forth and blend the shadow here. And I'm applying the same shade under my eyes. It's very soft and subtle. I don't like heavy shadow under my eyes. I feel like it makes my eyes a bit heavy. So I just go very gently here, and it just makes my eyes pop a bit more. I'm now going to be using a creamy eyeshadow pencil from the brand Nudestix as well. I love this shade so much. It's called Angel. It's very pigmented, very intense. It's just like a champagne beige shimmery shade. So I'm gonna be applying this on my eyelid, all over my eyelid, and onto my crease. I try to really stay where the crease is. I don't go above, and this is gonna create that beautiful light shimmer and make our eyes look nice and open as well. So it's like the cut crease technique but without the concealer and without all the steps, because this is so pigmented and rich that it covers all the shadow on top. So I'm really able to shape my eyeshadow and cut the crease just with the pencil. And I also add a tiny touch in the inner corner of my eyes. It's just a very nice little highlight. It makes your eyes pop. And you can also use your finger to blend it a bit if you want. You could leave it as it is, but I want to go on top with this palette right here. And I'm going to be using this shadow here. I feel like it gives me more of a bronzy goddess vibe. It's what I want to go for. And it also complements the other matte eyeshadow very well. So I'm just going on top, and this is also going to make your shadow a bit more intense. To also layer creamy shadow and powder shadow is something I recommend doing. And for shimmery shadow, I also love to use my finger because you really avoid to have fallout. It just works better. Shimmer works better with your finger. It warms up the product and you really stick onto your eyelid. So I'm just going to dab this all over and just intensifying a tiny bit the look with a brown eyeshadow. I've been using this color right here, and I'm just going on the outer corner and just intensifying again to make my eyes pop a bit more. And also I know that the camera will absorb a lot of the makeup, so you have to go a tiny bit more intense. And this is what I'm doing. I like to take a bit of foundation and just clean up right here under my eyeshadow. This really helps to just clean up any small fallout, but also again to lift your eyes because you're lifting the shadow. I'm going to stop here for my eyeshadow. I'm not going to be doing an eyeliner but with a pencil. This is the Creamy Kohl from Huda Beauty and it's a dark brown shade. I don't really like to use black for such look because I feel like it would just clash with the tones of the makeup, and I want something that is soft, yet I want my eyes to look very like cat and sexy and all of this. So I'm going to be using brown because it's a bit more soft and sometimes also a bit more flattering than black. I'm avoiding using liquid eyeliner because again I don't want anything too sharp or too harsh. I want a smudge line. I want something very subtle that is going to blend with my makeup. So I'm going to be running this pencil, brushing my eyelashes all the way, and then taking a tiny smudge brush, I'm dragging the line outwards to create my eyeliner. So to do that, you just drag the product, and you can also start from your lower lash and drag it upward if you don't really know how to angle that little flick. So you can just follow your lower lash line and softly drag the product. And you release the pressure as you keep on going upwards, so you end up with a very thin line. So you just brush this product everywhere. and you gently go over the line and smudge the line so it blends with your eyeshadow. You can also brush your brush against the pencil and use that and drag the line. And just go slowly, just like you see I'm doing very, very little gesture, and I'm just dragging that line upward. That's all. So again, let's blend everything nicely. And again, this just gives you a very, very soft look. It's not very obvious I have eyeliner, but my eyes look much bigger, pulled up, and have this very like cat looking. And again, you can add a bit of that brown pencil under your eyes as well. Okay, we're gonna now put some eyelashes, and we're nearly there, guys, I promise. So if you're on a budget, go on Amazon and you're gonna find amazing lashes. So I'm gonna be using half a lash. I'm not gonna be using like the full lash. I really want just to give my eyes more intensity towards the end, again, to pull my eyes. And I don't want my lashes to cover all the beautiful eyeshadow I've just done. Sometimes lashes can be a bit overpowering or too dark, and they end up hiding your whole eyeshadow, and they end up making your eyes look smaller. So for me, I just really want to intensify my eyes a bit more. So I'm using, it's kind of half lashes. It's like a 3/4 lashes. So I'm going to be using that. So take your time here. It's a sensitive mission. And I'm just going to be applying this, matching the outer corner of my eyes, not the inner corner. And just going with my tweezer, placing the lash until I'm happy. You see, it's very subtle. We're going to add some mascara on top, but it intensifies my eyes. So I'm just making sure the lash is pressed properly. So this is how they look. As you can see, you can't really tell that I have lashes. So I like that about bridal makeup, when you can't really tell if it's makeup or if she's just a natural beauty. This is the goal. So I'm going to be now using a mascara, and I really recommend you to use a waterproof mascara because it's an emotional day. I have this one from Makeup Forever that is very, very nice. That I'm going to use, and I'm just going to go on my lower lash line but also on my lashes to blend my fake lashes and my natural lashes together. So we are done with the bridal eye makeup. I hope you guys like it. As you can see, my mascara is quite black, so it feels like I have eyeliner on, although I don't. And I think my eyes pop, and I really wanted to have that sexy cat eyes, but at the same time very soft and just very bridal. I love those shades. I think they complement pretty much everything that you might be wearing. So hopefully you like it. Okay, now final step is the bridal lips. So with my beauty blender, I'm just gonna dab around my lips so I can start fresh. And I'm gonna be using Huda Beauty Pinky Brown shade. I love this because it lasts all day. The formula is very, very long lasting, but at the same time it's very creamy, and this shade is beautiful. It's the perfect pinkish nude shade. Not too pink, not too brown. It's just perfectly in the middle. So I'm gonna draw my lips. I like to make my lips a tiny bit bigger, and I'm just going to round my cupid bow. And right here, because your lips naturally fold, nobody will be able to tell that you overline your lips. So just right here, and I don't overline the rest of my lips. I'm going to be applying the pencil within my lips as well. How nice is this shade? And on top, I'm going to be using a liquid matte lipstick, and I really recommend you to use a long-lasting formula for your lips because you're not going to have time to touch up your lips, and you really want to be camera ready at all time. Yes, sometimes they are a bit drying, but on top you're going to put something else that is not going to make you feel like you have dry lips. This is from Huda Beauty, and this is the shade Sugar Mama, which is a very, very pretty nude as well, just a touch lighter than my lip liner. So it's going to dry completely matte, and on top we're going to be using Huda Beauty Cream Lipstick in the shade Angel, and this has the most beautiful finish ever. So we're going to apply this. Look at this, and this to me is the perfect bridal lip combo. It makes your lips look very juicy, full, plump, sexy. It's beautiful. It's going to last all day and look beautiful on picture, I promise. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find this video helpful. If you're doing your own makeup or if you have a makeup artist, maybe this could serve as inspiration. And I wish you a long life of happiness, the best wedding day ever, and I hope you feel beautiful. Take care, guys.